All right, let's talk about this NEWDERY battery case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The Pro Max itself is a big phone. That's what I'm taping on right now. That's why you don't see the phone itself. The case is huge. I mean, you would think so with the size of battery this guy is. It looks like you can take the battery out. You can't really take the battery out. This is a very large battery. And the Pro side is that it is a large battery, so you're going to have a lot of capacity out of this thing. I have a brother that has a very similar one with this, and he's gone about 3 or so days without having to charge his phone, without plugging the phone in. And so that is nice. If you're traveling or hiking or you're away from a charger, this is a good thing to have. But it is very large and it is kind of bulky. The protection on this guy, obviously you put the phone in through the top and this is kind of squishy. So depending on how everything is in your exact model, I find it to be an adequate amount of protection. You are adding a lot of weight with this guy to your phone. So if you drop it, that's a lot more mass. So I would still be very, very careful about dropping this guy. But for the protection that you do get, I think it's adequate. I think it definitely is adequate. The biggest pro that I see on this guy that I really like is it is magnetically chargeable. So we have a battery case right here. If we turn the battery case on, I can show you real quick that it will attach to the back. And it should, if we turn the case on, come on, here we go. It should start charging. Come on. Well, it's not wanting to charge now. Why is it not charging now? Oh, there we go. Well, it started to. There we go. There we go. Now it's charging. So it took it a second. Not exactly like how I would like it to have worked in a demo, but it is charging now. It is doing what it needs to do. And that's with the battery case. This guy, since it is so heavy, you can use it in those MagSafe car mounts. I haven't had this guy fall off, but I haven't driven down a bunch of really heavy bumpy roads with this extra weight on here. That's just a risk that you would have to take. But even on the little nightstand chargers, this guy does sit up there. As long as you have a quality nightstand charger, if you have a cheapy nightstand charger that is MagSafe, it might slip off a little bit. I had one that it was slipping off just a little bit and it didn't want to charge. But on the rest of my better quality nightstand chargers, this guy held up well. So anyway, that's what I think about this guy. I think for traveling, for if you're away from any civilization stuff, if you're hiking and camping and stuff like that, this would be really good for that. I think this would be well used in those situations, and I would recommend it for those things. For everyday walking around your pocket, that's a lot of weight, but it's up to you if that's what you want to do.
Ciao a tutti, vediamo assieme questa cover battery per iPhone 15 Plus o iPhone 15 Pro Max, per intenderci quegli iPhone di ultima generazione che hanno uno schermo da 6,7 pollici. La cover è realizzata tutta in materiale plastico e gommato, piacevole al tatto, la parte interna è anche piuttosto morbida. Abbiamo il nostro connettore USB di tipo C, interno ovviamente dove va connesso il nostro iPhone, e anche esternamente per ricaricare la cover battery. La cover battery è una batteria integrata da 10.000 mAh, quindi in grado di estendere la durata della batteria del nostro iPhone di almeno 200%. In sostanza riesce a ricaricarlo più o meno 2 volte. Nella parte posteriore abbiamo il tasto di accensione e da questi 4 LED vediamo la carica della batteria integrata. Ogni LED corrisponde a un 25% di carica residua. Come potete vedere abbiamo il classico cerchio che sta a significare che accetta la ricarica wireless e anche quella di Apple MagSafe. Che dire, la cover battery è fatta abbastanza bene, a me piace, è piacevole al tatto. Unico difetto ovviamente le dimensioni. Io ne ho un'altra già in mio possesso, sempre della stessa marca, ma che non ha la ricarica MagSafe. È la stessa identica cover, ve la faccio vedere. Come potete vedere sono molto identiche. Questa è la ricarica solo Type-C, ma dà un grosso vantaggio che si riducono notevolmente le dimensioni, come potete vedere. Sta a voi scegliere se prediligere la portabilità del telefono, già un telefono abbastanza importante, l'iPhone 15 Pro Max per intenderci, oppure prediligere la ricarica MagSafe, che è indubbiamente molto 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 comoda. A voi la scelta. Ah, dimenticavo la batteria da 10.000 mAh per entrambe le cover. Ciao a tutti.
Aquí os vengo dejando un vídeo sobre este bumper, aquí lo tenéis. Es un bumper con batería incorporada, para que veáis un poquito lo que es las calidades, conexiones, y coincide bien con lo que es todo agujero, sonido, con lo que es el iPhone, y el resto de la opinión lo tenéis ya escrito. Espero haberos ayudado.
Still no charging.
Acá. La batería nueva, pero la quisiera en blanco y esta no es más barata.